Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hand of Fate. As I was saying last time, as I was rambling on at the end of my videos, as I usually do, I couldn't wait to play this again. So I am literally playing this right after ending the last video.
Your hero has returned his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my guild.
Sorry, just letting him speak there.
Welcome to the cabinet. Here stand my 12 challenges, along with my secrets. If you would know what lies before you, merely glance inside.
So I'm going to do my best to not talk over him. I know that's going to kind of lead to a lull in the game, in the video. So I apologize for that. If you really have a strong opinion on whether or not you want to hear what he has to say, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I am actually genuinely interested in what you guys have to say, because I'd like this series to be smooth and transitioned, but I don't want to lose out on any of the ambiance and flavor of the game, because I think that's a very important part of this game. But I leave it to you guys, since you're my viewers. But let's get started on the Jack of Bones, shall we?
Time for you to face my undead army.
So,
Jack of Skulls.
we have two options here. We can start the game, or we can go to the deck builder. And we're going to go to the deck builder. So as you can see, we've unlocked a very small portion of each of these, but we can go look at the equipment deck. And we have new cards. These are cards that we've unlocked. And we don't know what they do, and in fact, if I try to investigate... Oopsie. If I try to investigate this by hitting Y, it says this card is new and thus its contents are unknown. So basically we have to see it before we know what it does. And I actually would like to add all of these in. But now as you can see, our deck is too big. We've got 18 out of 12 cards. So I'm going to pull out an axe. I'm going to pull out a mace. I'm going to pull out a sword. That way we've got kind of a mix of weapons, since we haven't seen some of the other ones. I'm going to leave 2 shields in, because it'd be really nice to have a shield. I guess that looks like a shield. It was under shields, I think. Yeah, it says shields on the very top, you can see. And we've got some armor. I'm going to pull out one of these medium armors, I think. And these are artifacts. So I've got to pull out one more thing. It's a very good question. I'm not sure what to pull out. This is the challenge. I'm going to pull out one of these shields, because if these are 2 shields, then hopefully we'll find them. But we're at our proper deck size of 12 out of 12. So we will hit back, and now you can see that our deck to the left, our equipment deck, is sufficient. Now we go to our encounters. And we've got 5 new encounters that we can add, and we don't know what any of these are. So I'm going to add them all in. And we're going to look at ones that we already know. I don't want to have to deal with ambush. Do you see how this is interesting? I don't want to have to deal with Field of Poppies. I definitely want to keep the Maiden. I liked the Twisted Canyon, and the Dead Man's Gorge just was more enemies. I don't have anything against enemies, but I know what those are, and I don't know what the rest of these are. So as you can see, now our Encounters deck is also sufficient. So we save the decks and begin.
This cabinet is the home of my little menagerie. Defeat all 12, and then... then we'll see.
So yeah, that's one we haven't heard before. It sounds like some of those might end up being repeated, but we're going to start the game. And similar to...
So let me make things easier for you.
So he's adding 3 maces in, and 4 of skulls, as well as 2 shops, basically. And we're basically going to go straight into what we did last time. We're going to have our equipment and encounters deck next to us. We're going to lay them out.
Prepare yourself.
Well, we pretty much have a straight shot, so we might as well keep going. Oh wow, we get the Maiden right away.
Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel, dipping into the same memories time and time again.
Alright, well, we're going to ask for a longer life. I think max health is going to be something we'll be glad to have invested in later. 5 max health. I figured it would just be 5. I didn't see anything.
If it were not for greed, then who would play this game?
So the Dead King's Hall.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
So if we pass this encounter, we get a token. Which is 2 monster cards. I'm totally gonna attack this. Oh my.
Choose from these options.
Huge failure. Oh, that's bad. You carelessly knock over an old urn as you get close. One of your opponent's turns instantly and swings at you. So we get 1 pain card. So we lost 15 health. That could be worse. And we still have 5 enemies to defeat. And we only have a crappy rusty axe. So this could take a while. We do not have a shield, which is also going to hurt. We're taking some serious damage here. I need to get out of the center. If I could funnel them. I think it's important. Oh, that was a weird combo. Ah, I couldn't quite get away from that. My movement speed. It takes a little bit of time to ramp up your movement. I need to actually pick something off. Looks like he's down. And he is not. We are taking a lot of damage here. I don't know if there's any like healing items or anything in these. Oh. Okay, looks like he's dead. There we go. We finished off the encounter. We took a ton of damage though. We really need some equipment or we're gonna get wrecked. But we get 3 game cards and we get the card's token. Get an equipment, a healing cap. The healing that the player receives is doubled. I will totally put that on. 5 gold, another equipment card. Okay, and we got a health potion which heals us.
Take the token. It is yours.
And we get a token.
I like this dude.
Ooh.
He lies as often as he tells the truth.
So another token. I wonder if it's that red symbol on the bottom that means a token. So a cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. I'll choose the 2 of dust. Okay, since that's who you wanted to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead. So this could be potentially... Oh my. What an arena. This could be really bad. This camera angle's a little bad, but we are managing to combo around a lot. I was hoping to kick that guy since I saw him winding up the attack. I really need a shield. Not really sure how to describe my style of fighting here. I'm doing a little bit of button mashing. I'm trying to interrupt as many people as I can. But it's not working as well as I'd hope. We are at 20 health. We do manage to win. And his sword goes in the lava. We get 3 gains card, and we get the token. Equipment. A mace. Well, it's better than what we got, so we're gonna take it. Draw 3, inspect, and put back.
Well done.
Well, we know it's the stairs. That was rather unfortunate.
seeking the heart of it all.
Now, things to note are that as we take the stairs, our normal healing of 5 as we progress, our healing cap has in fact increased.
Further, in fact, I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
No, he's taunting us.
An ambush, hardly fair. Is it?
So we lose the food and we're gaining 10 health, which is useful. So we get 2 monster cards. Okay, we find the Jack of Dust. This could be bad. We don't have a shield, but we do have a mace, which it said swings faster than a sword. So hopefully that ends up being good for us. Did it double that? I thought it was a 2 of dust. This very well could be the end of their adventure. I don't know if I can win this fight. Unfortunately, I am getting destroyed, and I'm trying to decide what to do here. Because I don't have a shield, I am getting absolutely destroyed. And I could not swing fast enough to interrupt him, and now he's unblockable. Button mashing is definitely not the best. Kiting enemies around seems to be useful. Ah, darn it. Okay, so this is very well could be it. Ah, darn it. I was hoping to avoid the swing and then turn back into him after he had swung. But our character goes down.
Takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again.
Okay, so our token's now open. So because we explored the Dead King's Hall, we received the treasure chest. And for solving Devil's Choice, we get Devil's Wager. And so we must start again.
My weakest opponent seemed to be
Since that was pretty short, I will definitely do that.
feel like a challenge.
That was a little bit of an interesting bug there.
Once more, you meet the Jack of Skulls.
So we'll go back to the deck builder. Now knowing that we put 3 maces in there, I'm going to remove this mace and put in another shield. And I think that's good, so we will start again.
This time, the Jack will fall easily, I'm sure. You're still learning, so let me make things easier for you.
I don't think that's making them easier. The shops were actually slightly different this time around. Now we did get new encounter cards that I didn't put in, that I probably should have, but I'm not too concerned about it. Let us begin. So the layout has changed, and we get the Devil's Choice again. So I have a feeling that no matter what I choose, I'm going to be in trouble. Because if I pick the 3 of Dust, I'll fight 8. So I'll pick the 4 of Skulls. Yep, that's pretty much best case scenario, is I fight 7 of Dust. This is going to be really brutal. This game is not very forgiving. I'm basically just going to button mash here because I don't know if there's much I can do. I suppose I can try and kite one enemy. And then try and run from the others. Yeah, that's not working. I need to focus down one enemy at a time, but there's so many at this point that I don't know if that's really going to help. I'm getting absolutely wrecked by this. This is a very obnoxious adventure. I wish I could coup de grace the people on the ground. Alright, we're at 50 health. But we seem to be whittling down their numbers, so I'm not as concerned as I think I should be. Nice. So, taking 60 damage from 7 enemies, I guess I'm okay with that. We get 3 gains cards. Damocles. During combat, press right bumper to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. That could be useful.
Provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them. Crypt rubbing.
Oh, look, it's
I'm
the
not
Dead
sure
King's
the
Halls
dead
again.
fighting back makes this any more unifying.
So, let's take them by surprise and this time not have a huge failure. I'd like a huge success, though.
A choice. Select your design.
So the game has decided that I'm going to lose 10 health and fight 4 enemies. Now, I don't know what this artifact does explicitly, isn't exactly how it works. But it's worth trying. It says right bumper. That did nothing. Okay, if you look at it, there's a color charging on it right now. Oh, nice. That was actually really cool. And really useful. In fact, so useful that we only took 11 damage. Oh, that's awesome. That ragdoll was really cool. And we get another 3 gains cards. Equipment, a mace. It's better than the rusty axe in that it swings faster, apparently. We're running pretty good on gold right now. Really good on gold. So let's hope for a shop then. But it's a river. Well, we're going to have to attempt to cross it because we can't turn back. Well, at least we've got a 75% chance of succeeding. Okay, game. We get a pain. We lose 5 gold. Okay, so 5 gold fell out of our pocket as we crossed the river. And we progress further. I think that was a little bit more successful than the first time. A winding trail. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way. An ambush. You must fight for your life. 2 of skulls and 4 of skulls. So we're fighting 6 skulls. Or maybe we're fighting 12, considering last time it seemed to double it as well. Nope. Not lying this time. Now, I'm still running pretty low on health. These guys have shields, which is definitely bad for me. I think I'm just going to try and wait for my item to come off cooldown. Just run around and then... Okay, so that didn't hit everybody. So if they've got their shields up... I'm really just fighting for my life right now. Oh, it didn't hit the one behind me. So as you can see, this game is rather challenging, actually.
Let us try again.
And I think I'm going to have to call the episode. Nope.
Again, you face the Jack of Skulls.
I was kind of trying to keep these episodes short. But why don't we do some deck building changes?
Once more, you meet the Jack of Skulls.
Because I do not want to have the Devil's Choice. Instead, let's do the Devil's Wager, and we'll have the treasure chest instead of the Dead King's Hall. We're basically replacing the card that gave us that it gave us. Oopsie. Well, let's go.
This time, the Jack
Let's do it.
I'm sure you're still learning. So let me
I
make
tell you, those 3 maces and the 4... Well, the 4 of skulls, yeah, I know you're trying to attack me with that one. Once again, the shops were different. That is some amazing dealing skills, that's all I have to say. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna beat you this time. Goblins!
win this and claim my token.
Ooh, it's another token card. Yeah, it's gotta be that red symbol in the middle. One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as you notice you stirring, they run away. They've stolen some of your food and gold. Well, let's beat the crap out of them. They stole 2 of my food. And I didn't have any gold. Alright, goblins. Apparently we got some gold from them. Oh, they're not dead. I don't know if I can actually kill them. That one might be dead now. That little dash that you get is actually really nice. We're back up to 9 food. And apparently they've been raiding some other people. Because we're finding gold and I did not have any gold. Ugh! That one escaped. But you did not. So we ended up gaining a lot from that adventure. We got 21 gold and 3 food. And a token. I might just keep that in there. That was really useful. A local peasant.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Okay. While crossing a forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense some movement. Well, I think being the most generous, we've got a lot of food. Oh, screw it. Let's do it. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush out of the forest to get it. You have given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger. She retrieves a sack from a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as thanks.
It's a lump of iron on a stake.
Well, it's a mace. It's better than a rusty axe, and we get the token. And we get to see where the stairs are, and that is a winding trail. So we're gonna have some more combat, but we are at full health, which is good news, and we've got at least got a mace. So 3 of dust, 2 of skulls. I know I'm talking over him. I'm trying not to, but it's one of those things. All right, let's see if I can not get absolutely wrecked. Now that camera angle is really unfortunate, but luckily, just mashing buttons seems to be doing wonders, which is kind of unfortunate, because I would really like there to be a good skill component to this. But yeah, I was just mashing the crap out of the X button. Gain cards. Equipment? Yes, we get a shield. Oh, wow, and we get 5 max health. So I guess that's the deck that's getting run through when they're looking for max gain cards for the maiden. Going to the next one, and a tinkering traveler. Traveling tinker. We'll approach the shop. What you got? I really do like how you kind of appear out of these cards. What you got for sale? Got a Damocles, Chains of Rage, medium armor, an explorer's helmet. Let's try the explorer's helmet. Actually, no, we need to buy food. We need to buy food. We're gonna buy 5 food. I'm hurting on food, and we don't have anything extra to sell, so that's it. We really needed that food. It would have been cool to get the explorer's helmet, because it looks like it probably would have paid for itself, because it said you get gold for revealing everything, and at this point it's a very linear path. So, this is the card that we got from doing the Dead King's Hall. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Well, we're going to approach it. We're stupid. So we got a 50-50 shot, and I'm not going to select the first card because...
Select your desire.
Wow, yeah, there you go. That's why you don't select the first card. We approach the treasure chest, and...
For a token now.
Do we just... What treasure might it hold? Well, we'll attempt to pry it open. Oh gosh, so we've got a 25% chance grand total to succeed at this achievement. We're at 50% right now. There. Yes! After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. 4 gains cards. Nice. That's 10 gold. 20 gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
25 gold in that
Take the
chest.
token. It is yours.
Now we could go back to the... We could go back. Do I want to go back? No. There wasn't anything all that great there. Bandit attack, but now we've got a shield. And it's only 2 of dust. We're gonna wreck this. Don't know why we're on a ship though. Probably in our travels we needed to get across the desert. And the easiest way was by going around it. Look at how easily we just wrecked 2 of them. Wrecked. When there's not a mob of them, it's definitely a lot easier. Unfortunately, we didn't get any rewards for it.
This was the end. No. Another floor awaits.
And we got another 4.
Good. It lives in
Oh, look, another twisted canyon.
that initial moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. We got a 75% chance.
And the canyon has been there from the outset.
So the reason I picked that is that card actually transitioned from the front and stayed in the front. If you go back and rewind just to right before that, and you can follow the card that went on top. It was a success. I feel kind of dirty, but so.
Not always the
Oh my
standard.
gosh, we found another mace.
The game has just begun. How will you cross
Well,
this
we'll
time?
cross the river. I don't know if that actually works, watching the card that goes on top,
The choice.
but it seems to be this
Select
one,
your desire.
and it was a success. I mean, 75% chance. It could just be all in my mind. So we're out of food right now. This is bad, because it means we'll take damage. Fighting 5 dust. I kind of want a deck of cards that's now got the dust and skulls. I don't know what'll actually be the other suits. So that was me using a counterattack at the last second. And this is why shields are really broken. Because mid-attack, I can just counter and basically not get hit. And basically, we just use that to abuse the crap out of these guys. And wrecked. Into the bushes. You can stay there. So we get 2 gains cards. An equipment.
Increasing the effect
Our
of
healing
one's
cap.
magic.
Sure. And a food.
All you need is a
A
channel.
very much needed food because...
You might think
Oh, the maiden.
cards is green.
So the question is, do we ask for food,
It's light.
which I'm guessing is supplies, or do we ask for gold? I'm gonna ask for longer life. Here's my logic. If we get 5 max health, we're gonna lose some going to the next one. There's no more max life cards, so there you go. 5 max health.
Deeper
We
you
lose
go,
10 because we don't have any food, but this is the final boss.
starvation. Again, a token is at stake.
2 tokens, in fact. Now, yeah, I skipped the flavor text. I probably shouldn't have. But that'll encourage you guys to play it a little bit. So we've got 4 of skulls on top of our Jack of Skulls. The thing is, he can resurrect. This is one of the things that got missed, is he can resurrect skeletons nearby. So he's really our main focus. Oh. Luckily, a skeleton got in the way of that archer's shot. It's worth taking the hit to do a bunch of damage to him. And in fact, I think he's gone. I think we got him. And now we just mash and hope to absolutely destroy the other skeletons. And in fact, we have, it looks like. None of them are getting back up. Of course, I'm going to smash everything in the room, because that's what a good adventurer does. Okay, can't break the bases. We collect the shiny, I don't know what it is, the soul. And we have defeated the Jack of Bones. Oh, he's not happy about that. And there you go. Pretty fast, actually, considering that I failed twice and we're still just barely over half an hour. And we get 5 tokens. For encountering the goblins, we receive time heals. I wonder what that is. For feeding the local peasant woman, we receive the Great Helm of Reinforcement. I wonder what that is, too. A lot of wondering, isn't it? For plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive Fool's Gold. Well, considering we got a bunch of gold from that, I'm not complaining too much. For defeating the Skeleton Jack, we got the Crucible, the Queen of Dust, which is probably our next boss, I guess. The Elfo Priest and a Desert Storm. And last but not least, I think our second token, yep, is the Helm of Reflection, the Consuming Shame, the Angel's Wing, and Blood Crescent. So yeah, that's the second encounter. Now if I hit A to continue it, he's going to explode the deck, which is one of the cool things about this. In fact, you can recognize some of the cards that are floating there. I see an axe, 3 of dust, loose pockets, gain some food, some other stuff, lose 20 gold. Ooh, I don't want to see that card. But yeah, so that's the first real mission. Obviously, I actually had some trouble. With it. But I think that's actually a good thing. Yes, once you get some items, it gets a little bit easier. But, that said, definitely fun. I'm enjoying myself quite thoroughly here. The first time I played through that mission, I just wiped it up. I did not die, I did not fail. I got some items really early. So there's definitely a luck factor in what you draw. I think it's mitigated a decent bit by the fact that you can stack the deck with encounters and items. And obviously, as you continue and progress further, you're going to be picking the positive items. Like, I'll definitely keep the Maiden in there for a good long time until something better comes along. And chances are I'll put the Maiden and that other better thing there as well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some incentive to keeping some of the bad stuff in there so that you can draw gains cards. So you can get your equipment and all that sorts of stuff. Because obviously if you just get a bunch of good stuff that's like, oh, here have some food, oh, here have some... actually, I don't know what else they would give you, but, you know, max health from the Maiden and whatnot. Seems like that could make your trip very easy, but your fight with the final boss difficult. But I don't know, this is one of those things that we're going to have to see. I hope you guys have been enjoying this thus far. Obviously, rocky start, new game. But as I said earlier, please leave a comment down below in this comment section. That's what it's there for. Let me know what you think of the game, if you'd like to see me continue playing it. I think I'm actually just going to be building up a slight backlog because I'm enjoying playing it, and obviously I need a backlog with how much I am working on my house right now. But all of that aside, I sincerely suggest that you get this game. if I release this video not with the first one, which is probably going to be the case, the Humble Bundle is already over, and this is back to being $25. Not sure if it's worth $25, especially because the Humble Bundle was $15 with a bunch of other stuff. But I'm only 2 levels in. My opinion of that will quite possibly have changed by the time I've seen a lot more content, because as you can see, there is a lot more content that I definitely haven't seen yet. Anyway, I will stop rambling, as I am wont to do, and I will leave you with the recommendation once more that I really enjoy this game, and I think you guys should give it a shot. If you're really interested in playing the game, I implore you to not watch the series. If you want it to all be fresh to you, if you don't want to know anything, if you want the joy of figuring it out for yourself. But if not, if you just kind of want to see the game and maybe choose to stop a little bit later after you kind of understand the fundamentals, I'm not going to stop you. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time. And, well, I hope to continue progressing a lot further, because as I said, I'm enjoying the game quite a bit.